And welcome once again. Is your Lady Joy. And I just wanted to address some things. If you're new to this group, I want to say welcome to our Live Good Team Global, where we make leaders across the globe. We help leaders. We trying to grow people that can actually stand on their own and take what they have to the next level by themselves, by just following, being coachable, teachable, and now can actually teach others too, teachable. So they get the best coaching, they get the best teaching, and they still turn around, teach others what they are learning instead of just keep it to themselves. But they can only teach others as they practice alongside whoever is coaching them. That's how you teach. You don't teach if you don't follow. Good followers are good leaders. I'm telling you guys, if you're not a good follower, the first prayer you need to make is, Lord, make me a good follower. That is just the beginning of becoming a good leader. If you can't follow, you cannot lead. And that is it. And if you're looking for an organization that is going to blossom, which you have the ability to do, you just need to wake up and begin to realize that you need to, follow. And how do you follow? Somebody said, how do I follow? I don't know how to follow. There's so many books. If you want to, read books, or you want to go through the YouTube style, or you want to go through the Facebook training, whatever speaks to you, trains you. Yes. And once you be able to follow those simple steps to greatness, you realize that you have everything you think you did not have because you were not coachable. It takes people that are to get to their destination. Because hey, I've been studying and I've been seeing a lot of great people and what the great things they're doing and they're producing, and I realized that a lot of them had a mentor that they quote all the time. Hey, my mentor said this. I watched this guy. I followed this guy. I was a good student of this person. And that's how both women and men, even the generation before and now, are still living off those strategies of doing what? Listening and learning and growing, right? So guys, as I go, today I want to bring something that really have been in my mind about so many things in life, so many things, not just about live good, not about, anything that that you involve in, but just a general thing that have a lot of people in their opportunity. I'm going to take off this workshop, right? It has affected a lot of people in all they do. And what is that? Lack of concentration, easily distracted. And that is why I call today's video, whatever you're going to call it, I call it Don't Be Distracted. Because distraction is going to affect a lot of decisions that you're going to make in anything that you're doing right now. So many times in life, my husband will always say, oh, wow, Joy, every time you kickstart something that is very powerful and very good, something just, derail you and distract you and get you caught up with that thing and destroy this thing that should have been good. So many of us have had a lot of opportunities that should have been good if we had really paid attention and don't let nobody distract us out of it. But because we on our own just easily get distracted, before you know it, somebody come with something looking more glassy, looking more shiny, looking more interesting, and before you know it, we are out of whatever we are building that who knows could have get us to where we are going. And that is what people always say, have you given it a while to grow? Right? Have you given it a time? Imagine as a planter, if you're that planter that does like my husband always said I had no patient planting. That's why he cannot make a good farmer. He said that every time he plants his corn and he waits for a few days, the corn did not grow. He goes down there, he dig them right out because he's not ready to wait for the time of the corn to come up. Yes, that's what most of us do. We start something so powerful, somebody drop a seed in our spirit, like, oh, what is that? What can that do for you? Who got through with that? That person have not even gotten through with anything they are doing yet. But you now that seen a light, a little light in what you're doing, is gonna run with somebody that have not even made it in nothing in life. Most people that comes to distract you have not even made it in nothing for themselves. I'm serious. Because the great people who have made it in life knows the process that it takes to make it. Yes, they know the process that it takes to make it. If they did not, if they've never been through the process, they wouldn't know. So that's why they'll be quick to talk you out of where you are or bring something different for you. One thing I've told people over and over lately after I signed in with LiveGood is, I know most of us here in LiveGood, and that is why I'm talking to you from a LiveGood standpoint. Hey, let me tell you the truth. After many years of network marketing industry, if you cannot build LiveGood, you cannot build any network marketing company. Full stop. And I'm going to say it again. If live good does not make sense to you, does not speak to you, have not finally caught your attention to the vision and the mission that they have in this industry, it then means you need to go and read Your Miracle Morning by Pat Petrini. Because that guy, even in some of his, go to his YouTube and see what he said 7 years ago about what the network marketing companies need to do. Go and see what he's saying. If Live Good did not speak to you till now, it then means there's no other company out there that you can do. So stop distracting yourself by thinking that the next one that come on the block is going to take you out of the stress. It's the same thing, even harder work to do. Is a harder work to do. All of us that been in the industry a little while know that if you cannot build Live Good, it then means network marketing or any sort of affiliate opportunity is not for you. Go and get a job. And when people post how to make money online, don't pay them attention. Because this is a company that have given you something that can actually pay you over the years from generation to generation to generation. And all they're saying to say is pay attention, take your time, grow and build on a $9.95 without forcing you to get all this is your choice. I haven't sold none in the last 5 months. I'm not obligated to. If anybody want to buy it, I have a link that send them there. Like all of you trying to do drop shipping business, you on Google, you on YouTube asking, how do I start a drop shipping business? I don't want to keep no product at home. My county don't like it. I don't know how to do it. I can't ship from my country. I would have loved to serve Americans, but I'm in Africa. I'm in Caribbean. I don't have enough shipping money to do, but I want to be in business. And a company gave you a website which can serve globally on your behalf. Their products. They also gave you a link which can speak to people on your behalf without you saying a word to them. I was listening to one of the industry gurus, you will call them, the other day. He said, say less. I even have it in the book here. You say less to more people. And that's what Live Good did for you. Here, this is another quote he said that I really love so much. I want to share it with you guys. Is ignorance on fire. You don't know nothing about LiveGood, but you're excited like me. You don't understand it. It's not making sense. But hear this, the guru of the industry of network marketing, where you are, and affiliates say, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. All those product education, all those information there, I need this, I need that, that you need, that you're placing on ice, you're not sharing with anybody, is nothing. It's nothing. It's not going to make you no money if you're looking for money. It's not going to even heal nobody if you want to help people healed. The only thing that is going to make people get excited with you is that you are on fire for whatever you're doing. You believe in it, which is what brought me to the first step I want to discuss with you guys today. You know, the first step that's going to help you get focus, that's going to help you minimize your distraction. Guys, if you have a book, which you should, write down. If you're where you can write down. If not, when I post this letter, go back and take a look. 4 steps that will help you minimize distraction, because every one of us need it, and need it more than you. And that's why I'm happy that it's coming up earlier in this opportunity to help me. Okay, you are in this group where I'm doing this Zoom from, right? You're in this group. And do you know how many people in this group go into people's inboxes to go and tell them about other opportunities of investment, of product, of companies, of all? Do you know how many people, since they joined this group, have left LiveGood to more than 3-4 companies already? I spoke to a lady in January ending, and we had 2 opportunities that 2 of us was running with. You know, we said we were going to run with it. We went to Leslie. You know, we set up our landing pages, and, you know, we opened them up to run. And we were so excited to run LiveGood. And another opportunity, I paid $300 last year. I didn't pay $50, guys. $300 since October last year. I haven't made a cent out of $300. I haven't made a cent. I have the capture page running I made for myself. It's not as professional as LiveGood one. I'm going to tell you guys, it's not converting. But the company sold me something with $300 with no landing page, no capture stuff, nothing to help me run that show for my life. I just put $300 on a hold since October. When I check on my lady, I decided, okay, we've run for February, March, April. Early this month, I went and I said, hey, dearest, how you doing? How your system's working? You know, how many people do you have in your team in LiveGood? What going on? Oh, I'm no longer working those 2, you know. Something else came up and is very, very, very good. You need to look at it. I said, bring it back to me once you hear my name on a Crown Diamond announcement by our CEO. Whenever you hear that I have become a Crown Diamond in LiveGood, bring back that opportunity to me. And that's what I'm doing to everybody that reach out to me with opportunity. I have no problem with your opportunities, though. But I just will not be distracted this time around. Because those are what have set a lot of us back in life by just jumping from here to here when you believe that you have just launched one of the best. So what are the 4 steps to minimize that distraction today? Number 1, define your why. Define your why, your reason. What made you say yes to that opportunity? Guys, this is for all of us. It's like an assignment. We're going to sit down and we're going to write it and we're going to have it. What is your why? Why did you join LiveGood? Why did you join your opportunity now? You don't have to believe good, because I'm going to post this video in all my social media platforms. What is your why? in life, in whatever you're doing now? What made you join? Are you actually getting that where you are right now? But before you actually make decision if you're getting or not, listen to the last four. What made you join? When the people run the ad, what was the reason why you jump on and hold on to it? Define it in all that you do, even in your academics. As somebody in the university, you're trying to finish a subject, or you just started and something came up and want to just distract the living life out of you. Some people do it. Life just get in the way, and not that you cannot afford the fee anymore, which I understand, but just life came in the way, and everything that life is trying to do is just to distract you out of what you just started that you were excited about. I had a lady, not one time, not two times, in my journeys in this industry, which I love so much. I don't know about you, if somebody forced you in this industry, but I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to give you the 10, 15, 20 years that the lives of team members have given it. We are here celebrating them. We are here, oh wow, in 5 months they did this. They did. Guys, these are guys that have worked for years in this industry. Guys, wake up. Me and you are less than 1 year, like authentic 1 year in this industry, listening to them. You might be in this industry for like 10 years, but maybe you haven't been in this kind of community before, which is like me. I haven't been in this kind of real community where you get real people speaking to real people that want to go somewhere with their life and destiny. So there's a difference between where you were and where we are now. So I tell people, I said, $10 I pay monthly to live good. I am getting a value of my life with even myself, like self-developing side of my life, that I want to pay $100 for what I'm getting, the value I get from the leaders of Live Good. So now I have an opportunity of $10 that connected me to what I would call the industry's best. Guys, think about it as a professional. Do you know what it means to be connected to the best players of the world? Whatever game that you're playing, like the Jamaican guy that can run. Imagine me connected to him in that space, if that was my profession, like the best singers of the air. You know what it means that one of your best singers coming to your city and they say, hey, Joy, can you host this guy? Like I have this guy in Nigeria, I love to listen, Bassi. Nathaniel Bassi. If anybody tell me to dance, hey, Bassi is coming to Orlando. Wow, Joy, can you host Bassi? Oh my God, out of this world, I am going to host that man of God because he blesses my heart with his music. Out of this world, I'm going to host him. Now, Live Good is giving you the ability to host the lives of Kellys who has been in the industry for long and with their years and experience to speak to you directly, to host the lives of Tim Mellors, to host, come on, just hosting these entities alone is greater than $10 a month, no matter the country that you are, because you could have paid millions of dollars in school without learning any of those strategies those guys are teaching to even find yourself before you find others. And now you're letting something distract you. So what is your why? Even so far that you've been around, what makes you bubble? Guys, there's 1 million things that make me bubble with this company. Naturally, that might not be your trigger. But are you paying attention to the right things that should actually trigger your destiny to where you want it? Now, that is number one. What is define? Take time and define your why. Take time and define your why, guys. Don't just put it in the air. Define your why, the reason. What made you say yes? When all these distractions are flying all over, all other opportunities are pumping, people are being dragged out of LiveGood every blessed day. It's a brand name. They use it, they enter all this group. Oh, I mean, LiveGood. Before you know it, they start messaging you all kind of message. They start talking to you secretly, and before you know it, push, you gone to what even do not look like it for you. But just because that person pose it like it's better than what you have. Meanwhile, you've started building. I've heard a lot of people in Africa that built it up to silver. Something came up, they run. Build it up to gold. Have teams already of hundreds. Something came off, and before you know it, they're being, the wind blow them away. Were you in the Zoom last night, leaders? Anyway, it's your choice. But I'm here to do what had been in my heart for some time before Mother's Day, to minimize the distraction for everyone that desire to get to your destiny. You don't have to believe God. You have to minimize the risk of distraction because it's in everything. You start a business today, it didn't go how you want it the next week. You see your neighbor one day, trying to, your neighbor one look like he's rosy, and before you know it, hey, it happened to me. Boy, that was the best, merchant that anybody can carry. You go and carry it, it don't go for you. Define your why, your grace, your potentials, your capability. What can you do? Somebody or approaching with opportunity. Is this something you believe you can do? Do you have a variety of people that have that kind of money, if it's a money value? Because anything that is free is not free. There's always a place where you have to pay money. Ask them when the money come in, and when that money come in, how much will it be? Some people will say, oh, it's free, come in, just join, it's free. And before you know it, you hurry, and before you know it, somebody said they pay thousands of, let's say, Nigerian naira, hundreds, or even in the US, $99, $1,000, and things like that. Can your community afford that? Can your net worth afford that? Can the people in your organization afford that? It's not about you only. That's one. Guys, let's continue. If you're still with me, let me see you. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand if you're still with me. Now, the second one you need to use to minimize. Remember, what we're doing is to minimize, not that the distractions will not be there, but today we're going to minimize them. But once you get your why, state your reason, know them very well, it makes you emotional, you know what you're going for, you're going to build, right? Now, the second one is, what do you want out of that opportunity? What do you want? What is the end in mind? What is the end in mind? It's not the beginning, but the end in mind. As I told you guys, what I keep telling them when they come right now in my inbox is no problem. But any day you hear my name mentioned by Ben Glinsky, that I happen to be the next crown diamond, not diamond, crown diamond. No matter how long it's going to take. Any day you hear my name mentioned there, come back with the opportunity. I'll be here waiting for you. What do you want out of that opportunity? Are you just there for being there? Even when the thing looks so good, are you paying a little attention to see if it's going to actually help you, or you just, that those things don't work, or after I went into it, but I realized it's not good. Have you studied it? I was looking at one of my leaders' back office while I was lying down on Sunday, because that is me. Even when I'm there lying down, my mind is in my project. It's like building a house. You give a contractor your house to build. There's a mandate. Okay, I'm going to finish this house in one year. Or some of the houses built in my neighborhood here, was done in 6 months. Are you going to sleep on a project given to you for 6 months? No. The contractor map out what if the workers come lazy, he sacked them. Come on, guys, let's be real here. You have given opportunity that can do something for you, doing something for a lot of guys and ladies I'm seeing out there right now, and you still did not understand it because you're just playing ignorant, just playing, it's not my thing. What is that? I can't do that. You can't do that, but every blessed day you wake up, you clean up yourself, whether you feel like it or not, you go and put all your energy for somebody who really will not pay you enough to be their neighbor. No work is going to pay you enough to be their neighbor. I'm serious. Somebody will say, "Oh, Pastor Joy, you're a hirer too. You hire people." No, what? No owner of anything is going to pay you enough to live as their neighbor. Come on. But you can make your own wages and become their neighbor someday without them being the one to pay you to live around them. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. This person here, who have hired many people in my lifetime, is telling you that you can make your own paycheck and live close to your boss. Because your boss, your typical boss, will not pay you enough to be his or her neighbor. Yes. Not that I don't want you to be, no. But you might not receive enough money to be able to live in their neighborhood. Now, that's why you have to pay attention to the side, if you call it hustle, that you got, and actually study it and see if it can help you someday live at least a little above any other person's expectation of your life. You create it. Now, what is the third one you need to do? What steps, now that you have figured out your why, remember, you don't want to agree with no distraction at your zero level of I cannot be distracted. I cannot be redirected. I cannot be talked out of. So now you have stated your why. Secondly, you have looked at the end point of what you entered into. Thirdly, now what step do I need to take to achieve my desired outcome or result? What step do I need? Guys, you ask that question every day. Do I need to learn something on YouTube that is there, Everybody University? Do I need to go to the back office of this company and find out more of their messages and how it speaks to people? Do I need to check my inventory more? It might not be anything network marketing. Let's leave that. Do I need to, read more books or talk to more people, or what do I need? What steps do I take each day to get closer to my goal? It's going to take a while. Remember, it's like building a house. Even if it's 6 months, it took 6 months. It didn't take a day. You go through the foundation. Then now, foundation takes time. When you're new in something, it takes time to even understand it. That's the foundation time. But you're paying attention. You're learning. You're making a time. Somebody say, I don't have time. No, you have time. You just give your time to the things that matters to you most. And now remember, believe that the business that you just signed into or the side hustle don't worth your time. After all, those things don't work. It's a mindset. You shut down. But this something that don't work have moved a homeless from a homeless situation a year ago to actually right now lining up to a palace. Guys. Anyway, what step do I need to take? Now, the last one is what? What am I willing to sacrifice to get to my destination? Guys, this book is closed. Some of us want something so badly, but we're not even ready to sacrifice anything. Somebody say, oh, I sleep by 8 o'clock every day. You sign into an opportunity. You cannot even say, okay, let me give the opportunity 1 hour of my time every day from 8 to 9 and work my business in the next 6 months to see what I get. What do I need to move forward? It's a simple question. Whoever brought you to the opportunity, guys, what you people are doing, how did you do it to get me? That person did something to attract you. No matter how you want to call them lame, you want to call them non-productive, you want to call them nobody, there's something they did that made you say yes. That's all you need. What was the strategy that that person that signed you in, you, even if he's your relative, okay, he's my relative, he came, he said, but he told you something. Take the free tour. Or, hey, sis, have you seen this? Oh my God, get in now. Something. Do the same thing. And if you want more now, do like me. Don't rely all of your support to your upline. No, your upline have life too. This is a business. Your upline have a life too. Go to the website, take the, as I call it, Business 101 through your back office and check your homepage, check your membership, check your information level, check, even if it's not, whatever opportunity it is, go to your back office, check them one after the other. Make sure you understand every part of your business, your working place. Even if it's just a career you just launched, don't play with it. So many of us have played and get distracted with a lot of things, even to the very relationship. You just entered into a relationship, before you know it, you turn the most beautiful or the most handsome that happened to another woman or man. Before you know it, distraction kick in and destroy everything that would have been beautiful. It's all together. Let's minimize all the distractions by being intentional. Why did I even look? And now I look, what do I want out of this? And now I figure out what I want out of it. What steps should I take to get to that place? And now I know this step. What am I ready to sacrifice? What time am I ready to sacrifice? What TV show am I ready to sacrifice? What friends or families who don't believe in what I just signed into am I ready to sacrifice? What voices am I ready to shut off? Because my vision is not their vision. What I'm seeing, they are not seeing it. So what am I ready to sacrifice to get to where I'm going? Because I need everything, like a contractor building a house for 6 months, have a mandate to finish. I'm going to pack into that home a year today. So make sure everything is in order, because I've already told my landlord I cannot afford to pay a cent. Make sure everything is in order to pack in so time. I have a mandate. So I'll have my men ready. I'll have the material ready on this day. And we get started this day. In 3 months, foundation finish. In 2 months, block finish. In 4 months, roofing finish. In the next 1 month, painting done. And the next 1 month, we furnish the house. And at the last of the 12 months, if it's 12 months, you're ready to come and live in. If it's 6 months, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, boom, you're ready to live. That is how a business person should think, regardless of what business it is. But for those in LiveGood, there's too much distraction, posing to look like LiveGood, believe good, but they are not LiveGood. When they come to your inbox, minimize them by telling them that if you cannot build LiveGood as simple as Live Good is, you cannot build any other MLM. We have been there. We know the left and the right. We're still there. As Ben will always say, he's not telling you come out of what you're doing. So most of us are still in our MLM. I'm serious. Come on. We have to build on the left, build on the right, get those volumes up before you get paid. Guys, buy those products. If you don't, you're inactive. You don't get no pay regardless of what your team do. You think it's joke? It's not. So stop let people sell you on things that you know that Live Good is better just because you think, oh, I spent 2 weeks, nobody joined me. Your mindset need to change for people to join you. You need to begin to love what you do, love what you signed into, be dedicated to it. Post it on your timeline, post it on your page. Show people that you're proud and you're excited about what you just started. Look how many people start Mary Kay today and still proudly broadcast it out there. It didn't work for me, but does it mean it won't work for somebody? Who knows? It's working for people. People are getting to the highest rank. We didn't take them 2 months. Leaders, business people, life changers. It didn't take no Mary Kay sales director 1 month to be a sales director. No. It took them years. Some of them, even those it took months, it took them months on a fire, hot seat. Come on. People lose a lot of money to get there. And when they get it, they're now being celebrated. How much money have you lost so far? What hot seat have you sat on? What are you ready to sacrifice? Yes. That's life. I've been in business all my life. I've been burnt left, right, and center. I've been burnt beyond repair. I've been burnt by vendors. I've been burnt by everything. I've lost more than I've gained in business. Somebody said, oh, it's risky. It's scam. What is not scam? People ship you all these products, collect all your money forward, and have you struggle for years to sell them, tie you and your children money down, no good clothes, not everybody think you're rich, but you're just moving from hand to mouth. What is not risky? What is not scam in life right now? Guys, I hope that helped. That's it from your lady. Don't mind me the way I put it. Guys, no matter what you're doing, make sure that you minimize distraction. That's the only way to greatness. If you keep running from one to this, to that, you are going to end up at the end of the day not win nothing. Not win nothing. Yes, let's go get it today, guys. Let's go get it. Don't sit on what you have that is catching fire globally. Don't sit on it. Don't sit on it. Don't say your Lady Joy did not tell you. Do not sit on it. Let's go rock it. Remember, we have 90 days to wear to diamond. That's what our leader Kelly told us the other day. So everybody's running 90 days to diamond. Maybe that's why most of us came down, because we are so excited till we're quiet. We are so excited. Thank you so much for all that stayed to the end. Guys, I love you guys so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. My leader, Linda, you see, I can't even call the LLs. You have so much L in your name. Leader, Linda, love, lady is all yours. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. And I want to, just, bring that out. Please hold on to those 4 things. They're going to help you eliminate distraction. If you didn't hear them, is what is your why to join the opportunity? And 2, now that you joined, right? What is your end goal for it? What do you desire to get out of it? Now, once those 2 things are straight, now what step do you need to achieve them? Immediately you figure out the step, what are you willing to sacrifice? Can be anything, just to get to your desired goal. And that's it. That's it. Go for it. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye now.